Well, how's that? Welcome to the murky depths of the cave. Well, at least until I turn off the reverb. Then it all goes away and it sounds fine. And then I can turn some lights on. And it looks more like a real place. Good evening. It's Saturday night. It's 10 o'clock Eastern. I want to thank everybody for coming back, hanging out with me, enjoying the pleasure of your company, as hopefully you are enjoying mine. And welcome. My name is Bill. You're watching the Bill's Box of Sound weekly extravaganza where we talk about music and records and CDs and all sorts of shit like that. Ooh, I said a naughty word. Good thing Roman's not here. Roman said he's probably not going to be showing up tonight because it is movie night. And him and his mom are going to watch a movie. That's awesome. All right. Let's take a sip of my favorite beverage, Diet Coke. Now, today I saw, pardon me, in multiple locations, that new Dr. Pepper creamy coconut flavor that I saw on Grown Man Record Night a couple of weeks ago. Mikey Bananas raves about it. He says it's great. But I'm not going to pay $9 for a 12-pack. I'm going to see if I can find a beverage store that sells them singly and grab just one of them. Because I'm not the world's biggest coconut fan. And if I don't like that, I don't want to have to get rid of 12 cans of it. So, right now, let's stick with Diet Coke. And maybe Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream, zero sugar. So that's that. All right, who's in the chat room? Thumpfinger, first one in there. Good evening, sir. And what's everybody yakking about over here? Let's see here. Ooh, Paul Ayers saw the Swans live. Opening song was 90 minutes long. Holy crap. Yes, that I kind of felt the same way. Well, my first and only so far Fish show. The second set opened up with like a 36-minute version of Free from the Billy Breathes album. I love that song, and it just blew me away. Let's see. Good evening, North Carolina vinyl picker. And this is good news here. The Residents Presents Triple Trouble is on Tubi right now. I'm interested in seeing that, and if I can watch it for nothing, even better. I'm probably going to have to find a way to watch it on my computer instead of my TV, because if I know my wife, she's not going to enjoy that movie. So, good. So, all you Residents fans, take note. Triple Trouble. Residents Presents Triple Trouble is on Tubi right now. So, that's very interesting. What else we got here? Paul says it's one I can watch over and over and always find more fun in. And an emotional snail still has yet to see that movie, as I. Let's see, been trying to hunt down a copy of Icky Flicks at my local stores. Yeah, that Icky Flicks is a very interesting DVD. For those of you who are not familiar with the Residents' Icky Flicks, it's a compilation of their videos. And on the soundtrack, I mean, this thing was made for DVD. You've got the normal audio for the original video, for lots of classic videos they've done all throughout the years, starting from Third Reich and Roll to 1 Minute Movies to Hello Skinny and stuff like that. And then when you start hitting the alternate audio track, they've re-recorded the songs, completely new audio, completely synced up to the video tracks. Really neat stuff. And there's all sorts of other things as well on that DVD. Let's see, I thought I had a copy in here, but I've got it back in the other room. But yeah, real cool stuff. Oh, wait a second. We're going back to the coconut cream soda that Dr. Pepper just put out. And Thumbfinger says, my kid's got a 12-pack. It's too sweet for me. Ah! So, okay. Well, a word to the wise. Good evening to the viewer formerly known as Chief Dancing Ostrich, which is cool. You got something in common with Prince. That's always coolness in my book. Anyway, let's see. I got Stars and Stripes Diet Cola from Dollar Tree. It's okay, better than Summit Diet Cola from Aldi. That I can agree with you in a heartbeat. I picked up the Summit Diet Cola because Mikey Bananas from Grown Man Record Night said that it tasted pretty close to Diet Coke. And in my opinion, I don't know. But I don't like the Dollar Tree or the Dollar General stores because of what they do to neighborhoods and the way that they treat their employees. But that's another topic altogether. And This is timely. Been getting into the Allman Brothers for the first time lately. So much fun. Gotta go. You gotta go already. You know, one of these weeks, I'm gonna put a live stream up that Paul can watch live all the way through. But until then, I am happy to have him as a viewer that pops in, pops out, or just watches it afterwards. Very happy. Hit the like button if you can. You found a way to click into this thing. Why can't you click the like button? And if you're not already subscribed, you know what to do. But it's wonderful to have the usual 15, 25 people I always have here. It's always a lot of fun. And what's going on this week? What happened this week? We had a couple of passings. Dwayne Eddy passed. He died. And for that, I have to pull out the following record, because I have not pulled it out yet. I should give it a spin tonight. Oh, here we go. This is the only legitimate Dwayne Eddy record I've got. I've got The Art of Noise featuring Dwayne Eddy, the Peter Gunn theme. I've been pulling out a lot of my Zang Tung Tum stuff, like all the Frankie Goes to Hollywood and Art of Noise stuff, and re-listening to it again and re-cleaning the records. Well, not re-cleaning them, cleaning them ultrasonically for the first time, because once it's ultrasonically cleaned, it's wonderfully. And yes, I am planning on doing another record cleaning video soon. In the meantime, I am still getting comments on my 2020 record cleaning madness video. It's nuts. So, fun Kentucky Derby today. Watched it with the missus, and we went and got some barbecue. Actually, I went out and picked up to go from a Woodstock barbecue in Lakewood. Really good stuff. But I don't like what their food does to my blood sugar. So I don't eat it often. All I had today was I had an Italian sausage sandwich, and I had some hot Nashville chicken, fried chicken bits that were breaded and coated with a hot garlic oil. It was awesome, but I don't know. All right, so there's somebody else that passed away this week. Oh man, who's gonna remind me, or do I have to check on the web? Let's check out here. Let's see, music deaths 2024. I think there's a page list of 24. Yeah, here we go. Billboard lists a pretty good list. Let's see. I think the most recent one I have listed is Dickie Betts. And that's about it. Okay. So, nope, that's not good. I got to find a more recent one. Let's see. All right. Richard Tandy from Electric Light Orchestra passed away on May the 1st. I did not know this just a couple of days ago. That's a biggie. Oh, that's a biggie. So, let's pull up my Electric Light Orchestra records while I'm at it. Oh, that's big news right here. Breaking news. Wait a second. Let's find breaking news. Richard Tandy of Electric Light Orchestra has passed away from undisclosed causes on May the 1st of this year. Wow. Okay. Let's pull out our records here. Let's see. Richard Tandy is... Let's see. Right here. There's Richard Tandy from Electric Light Orchestra. I need to Okay, Richard Tandy right there. We've also got, let's see, El Dorado, a symphony by the Electric Light Orchestra. How can it be a symphony when it's not in 4 movements? Let's see. ELO, Face the Music. And, of course, their very popular one, Out of the Blue. And past that one, Discovery. Now, I know that Jeff Lynne is getting ready to do his final tour. I don't know if Richard Tandy was still with him or not. But wow, that is sad. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Kevin Hart. Good to see you, Michael P. Dawson. We're gonna be talking about you in just a minute, young man. And yeah, El Dorado is a great freaking LP. Sorry about that. All right, let's put these back on the shelf. I'm going to stick them out just a little bit just in case I want to listen to some of them later on. But let's see. I know that Gary Floyd, who was a pioneer in punk rock, as far as queer punk rock, he passed away recently. And of course, Dwayne Eddy, as I said. But that's about it. Well, Michael P. Dawson has arrived none too soon because I received a box today. Now, if you folks are not subscribed to Michael P. Dawson, you best get on your best behavior and go and subscribe to his channel because he talks about a lot of cool music. I mean, like especially if you're into prog or experimental music, he's your man. As long as you know, along with me. But like, I just watched a recent video of his, and you're going to cost me some money, Michael, because I want to get that Gentle Giant Missing Piece remix. Not just on vinyl, but I also want to get the Blu-ray of it because I like surround audio, even though I don't get a chance to listen to it much. And I'm also very interested in that Jethro Tull album that was recorded like right around the Passion Play War Child era Jethro Tull, because I love both of those albums like crazy. And I've heard bits and pieces of those. And hearing a mix done by Steven Wilson, done the right way. Very excited about that. So you're going to cost me some money. But Michael and I were chatting last week, and I said, you know what? I got to buy one or more of your records because I've been streaming them online and they're pretty cool. And he says, let's do an exchange. And I said, great. So we connected, and he said, I'll send you something. You send me something. Great. So I sent him a copy of my album right here called B. And he did a review of it in his most recent video. I was flattered to pieces. I love it when anybody does. I've yet to have somebody listen to this album and say, man, this is terrible. But so far, everybody who has reviewed it has liked it. And this includes those who have paid money for it. And also, by the way, if you're watching this and you are a musician who has put out an album on vinyl that I don't have already, well, by all means, get in touch with me. We will do an exchange, and I'll review your record. You review my record. It'll be fun. And I would very much like to do a joint video with Mike one of these days. But I've got this box here. I've got all the naughty bits blanked out. But he said, oh, well, hello there.
Hey.
Guess what? We've got a guest. Come over here and cover up your body. You know, what is it with this thing with kids and not wanting to wear clothes in the house? It's Roman, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
He's been chilling all day in front of the TV set and his iPad. Excuse me. And I said, hey, if you want to drop in on the live stream tonight, you are more than welcome to do so. And oh, this is funny. Let it be. That's fantastic. I love it, Spaghetti Lee. All right. So, but yeah, he received my box, even though we both sent them on the same day. He received mine, I don't know, maybe yesterday or the day before. I did not receive his until today. When I was tracking the box, the USPS said that it would be on my front porch on Monday. But fortunately, it came today. So let's open this up now and see what records I'm going to have to review. So let's check this out. And yes, I do use a razor knife to open up boxes and take the shrink wrap off of records. I know there's some people that take a vinyl record and go like this on their jeans, and all I get from that are burns, and it doesn't open up the record properly. So let's open this up and see what we've got inside. Now this is heavier than just one record, I can tell. Oh my gosh. This is a treasure trove, folks. This is wonderful. This is generosity. Ooh, I can listen to these in my car. We got CDs and records in here. First, we've got well, let's go with the records first. Is there any note here? There is a business card, very cool, with all of his stuff. Now wait a second. Hey Michael, is it okay if I show your phone number on the live stream, or should I cover this up? But here, I'll just cover this up here. Michael P. Dawson, Her Turtled Out of Heaven. I believe that's his most recent album. Right there. With contact information on it. And, excuse me. Okay, first record here. Okay, I covered that up. I didn't show it. Okay, so we've got a album called The Insect Garden. It's put out in 2015, it appears. And there is a guitar pick taped to it with graphics from the album right there on it. That is nice. Now, I'm pretty sure that one or more of these is on colored wax. Let's see. Let's get this here. Open her up. Open her up. There we go. Let's check this out. Are you playing a game, Roman?
Yeah.
No, you're watching videos?
Mm-mm.
All right. So what are you doing?
Playing a game.
Oh, okay. You are playing a game. Right. All right, let's check this out. The Insect Garden. This is on a red vinyl with a bit of a dark splatter on it. That's very nice. Very cool. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, I see mastering stuff in the dead wax. I'm geeking out on Dawson's Records. Okay. So that's what's in here. Next we have an album called Paleozoic. Interesting. It looks like there's a massive fossil on this one. And this is from 2017. All compositions by Michael P. Dawson. He also plays concert and bass flute, soprano, tenor saxophone, bass clarinet, Moog synthesizer, guitar, lap steel, glockenspiel, virtual instruments, and electronics. I'm going to eat this up. I'm going to have to get myself a lobster bib when I listen to this stuff. Oh, I dig this kind of music. All right, let's open up this one and see. I'm wondering if this has like a blue or a green colored vinyl. Oh, I was right. It is green. Translucent green. Hello, Roman. I can see you through this. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I know what I'm listening to tonight after everybody goes to bed. Okay. Now, this one. This is interesting. I saw an album called Rat's Alley listed on Michael's Bandcamp page, but this appears to be a doctored up sleeve of some Faust, the composer Faust, not the band. Very cool. It says Rat's Alley by Michael P. Dawson, corrected version. Ooh! I think I saw a copy of this on a shelf behind him when he did that. So let's pull this one out. This is a great idea. Kevin Hart and I unearthed an album where somebody had taken a Zero Mostel Sings Fiddler on the Roof, and they just covered the whole thing with green paint and then put their record inside of there. I showed that a few weeks ago and reviewed it. So, Rat's Alley. And are there credits in here? No, but I'll bet you the credits are on the Bandcamp page. So, let's take a look at it. Static electricity. Elephant Shrew music. This is a translucent lavender or pink or whatever. Now, it says Elephant Shrew music. Okay. And there's also a similar email address on your contact card. Okay. Now, as I am a ridiculous Frank Zappa fan who has read web pages for years upon years upon years, before I showed the two CDs in here, I need to know, Michael, are you Biffy the Elephant Shrew? Because I heard of you. And you're famous, it's true. That news is not new. So let's see if he pumps it into the chat thing. Just a yes or no will do. In the old days. I love it. I love it. This is fantastic. You and I have some serious yakking to do, man. All right. Here is Her Turtled Out of Heaven. This is a 2022 composition in 3 parts by Michael P. Dawson. This is, I'm pretty sure, completely done on Moog synthesizers. And this I've listened to almost all the way through. Really cool stuff. Reminds me a little bit of Morton Subotnick, and also of some of Wendy Carlos's own compositions, not when she was doing the Bach and the classical stuff. Very cool. And last but not least, we've got a CD called The Brandenburg Concertos. Now, the Brandenburg Concertos is one of, if not my favorite Bach piece. Well, all 6 of the Brandenburg concertos. I just love them back and forth. But this says this is Papa's Got a Brand New Bug. And there are insect drawings on this. And it's performed by the Elephant Shrew Electric Music Chamber Ensemble. Oh, this is great stuff. I got some music to listen to. I am so stoked about this. Michael, thank you so much. And everybody who's watching and listening, you're going to hear a lot more about this music in the future because I'm going to review each and every piece of this stuff. And I've got some other, look at this. There's a little stamp, looks like King Tut's tomb here on the inside. Oh, this is so exciting. I mean, I only have the one vinyl album, but I do have a CD that I put out back in 2004 that is known throughout these parts as Cheese Sandwich, which I used to sell for $10 a piece. Now I'm just giving it away with every copy of Meh that I sell. Most copies of Meh go out with this, but I was in a big hurry, so I just wanted to get this out to Michael. But he's going to get a copy of this. Definitely. For sure. For sure. Oh, very, very nice. Okay. Well, how can I be much more excited about all this? What other music have I been listening to lately? Because I didn't buy any other new albums this week, so I've been pulling out old records and listening to them. Last night I checked out Steppenwolf Monster. Love this album. Who turned me onto this? My late brother Ed turned me onto this in the 70s when it came out. He played this record endlessly, and Ed was responsible for turning me onto a lot of great music, especially like Janis Joplin, Steppenwolf. Let's see, what other records did I inherit from him? There's a number of them, but I have grown fond of that as probably the best Steppenwolf album. What are you doing? You're knocking over all those singles there. And last night I also listened to this Guitar Solos 2 album. Now, this is a sequel to a project that Fred Frith did, where he gathered together a couple of guitarists, including himself, to record some really interesting guitar solos, unaccompanied guitar solos, but on not regular guitars. We've got Derek Bailey, G.F. Fitzgerald, and Hans Reichel. We've got these diagrams where people put multiple pickups on guitars and wired them in different ways. There's one where he took 2 guitars and sawed off the bodies of them and then put them together and made a double neck guitar with pickups in the middle. That's very, very interesting. And this came out in the UK on the Caroline label, and it was very, very cheap, only £1.59 back in the mid-70s. I think it was 1976 that this came out. But now this is an extremely rare record. So let's check this. And, oh, wait a second here. See, if you're familiar with those Morton Subotnick None Such albums, the disc might look familiar. The only one that I'm familiar with on the None Such label is The Wild Bull, which I think for a long time was his most popular. And let's see. I've been using the Note iPhone app to write scripts for Fan Fiction Quantum Leap and a mockumentary slamming NBC. Very nice. I use the Note app on the iPhone a lot, uh, mostly for grocery lists, but also for just ideas. If I'm out in the wild and I get an idea, I jot it down on the Note app. And as I was aware of this, yeah, love Frith and Bailey. I have to look for this. It's not easy to find, but it is a pretty cool record. Do you hear that? She's excited about whatever she's talking about.
Who?
I think it's mommy.
No, I think it's
That
a show.
that's either that or it's grandma's listening to watching a Grey's Anatomy in the next room,
Yeah, that's definitely.
and those people yell a lot,
That's definitely.
and they fight and have arguments.
Definitely.
Roman, this poor child, has been forced to watch multiple seasons. Yeah, it's definitely Grey's Anatomy. He's been forced to watch multiple seasons of Grey's Anatomy, but he also subjects his mom to hours upon hours of Minecraft and
I don't really play Minecraft anymore.
you don't play it that much, no. And Roblox and multiple Spider-Man games.
Fortnite.
Fortnite, yes, but you don't play Call of Duty, right? No. And pardon me, Roman asked me the other day if I have a YouTube play button, which I wasn't too sure if I knew what he was talking about at first, but I figured it out pretty quickly. There are certain YouTube channels that have a lot of subscribers, and they've got on their wall this plaque, which looks like a big YouTube play button. And I did some research on that. I found out that you can only get a YouTube play button if you reach 100,000 subscribers. Now, me, I got just over 5,000 subscribers. Last time I checked, it was like 5,500. And growing by like maybe 10 or 20 every month. So, unless something happens where my videos get ridiculously popular, I don't think we're going to be seeing a plaque around here anytime soon, unless we make a fake one and put it up on the wall. That'd be pretty funny. Let's get a plaster YouTube thing, because you get a gold one when you hit 100,000 subscribers, and when you hit 1 million subscribers.
Diamond.
Right, the diamond status, which is not actual diamond. It's like they have a plated plastic thing with crystal over it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But that's very lofty. I'm happy to have the people that I do have. Let's see what else be new here. Man, I could have sworn there was somebody else, something else that happened. Here we go. Yes, a zircon encrusted plaque. That would be cool. All right, we are at 38 minutes. We got less than a half an hour to go. What else? What other new things are happening? I've listened to all of my record store day stuff. Oh, I pulled this out. I've had this record in my collection for a long, long time. I haven't listened to this, I think maybe since 1979. I got this in 1977 when I worked for Peaches Records. It was a promo, and the band is Coliseum 2. And I had forgotten about this record. And this includes Gary Moore on guitar and vocals on one track. Pardon me. Give me your lighter. Wait. Nope. thought I had a lighter nearby. Anyway, Don Area on keyboards, who is now, I believe, playing keyboards for Deep Purple. He replaced John Lord when he retired and before he passed away. John Mole, who plays bass. And let's see, John Heisman, who plays drums and who I believe is the leader of Coliseum 2. There was a previous band, Coliseum, that did a lot of prog-based stuff. And I played this because I haven't heard it in so long. And I'm thinking, excuse me, is this any good? And then I remembered. First song on side 2, called Fighting Talk, reminds me of Blue Wind from Jeff Beck's Blow by Blow album. I think it's the Blow by... No, wait. Is it Wired or... I'm going to have to pull it out and find out. Don't move. Don't move. Ah. Let me grab this because I was pulling out some Jeff Beck stuff too. Let's pull out Wired and Below by Below. All right. Okay, we got Jeff Beck Wired, and I pull these out. I'm pretty sure it's the first song on side 2 of Wired. Yep, first song on side 2, Wired, Blue Wind. Do 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 do. But yeah, this one song just sounds so much like a Jeff Beck Jan Hammer duo that I'm surprised they didn't have legal action taken against them. And I already told you that I've been pulling out all my old Frankie Goes to Hollywood records and cleaning them up and listening to them again. Because I got lots of 12-inch singles with extended mixes mastered at 45 RPM. They sound really good. Really, really good. Let's see. Bow, 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 bow. Also getting tempted by these ads from Acoustic Sounds. They're about to release the Yes album on Super Audio CD, and I want that one on vinyl, the 45 RPM vinyl when it comes out, because they're putting out all those Atlantic 75s on dual 45 RPMs, and they cost $60 a piece. In the case of double albums like Genesis's Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, that ends up being a 4-record set for $120. And in the case of all Crosby, Stills and Nash, and all Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, well, Young doesn't enter into this conversation, but all of those releases that are being in the 75th anniversary initiative, they're charging an extra $5 for each one of those records. And I'll bet you that's going straight into the artist's pocket. It's nice to have that kind of clout, isn't it? Okay, what else we got here from Emotional Snail? I've been looking for a bunch of old local records that are not online yet. Okay, and Emotional Snail, I forgot, what geographic area are you from? Because it's always fun to check out different local areas and find out what kind of independent music comes out from that area. I'm always looking for stuff from Cleveland. And it says North Dakota, but now in Minnesota. Minnesota. A lot of old polka stuff. Now, there's polka stuff that came out from Cleveland, and every once in a while there's something good that comes out. All right, Spaghetti Lee asks, did you have advance notice of the new Zappa Mothers of Invention whiskey release, and you kept it quiet? I can respect that. I'm Italian. I can keep secrets. Well, I knew that something was coming out. I didn't know when, because the people at Universal and the people who are making these things, they keep them very quiet because there's people who love to leak information, especially people across the pond. I think you know who I'm talking about. And but I mean, somehow it always seems that the information about these Zappa releases get released before they want them to be released. It's a record company thing, and since I am now helping with Universal and and Zappa people, that there is certain information that I might find out, but if I do find out about it, I can't talk about it. So it's a it's an NDA, no damn announcements thing, or it's something which I gladly stick to because it's nobody else's business. Because if I know about something that's coming out and something goes wrong, then all that information becomes false immediately. And nobody wants to get in trouble with that. Because if you heard that there was a particular release coming out about your favorite artist, and you started blabbing it around to everywhere, and all of a sudden it didn't happen, that'd do bad things for your reputation, and bad things for the artist as well. I do know one thing, though. I've been watching some of Amit Zappa's Rock Tales YouTube videos, because I guess it's like an internet show or a radio show where he's got a talk show, and he does it once a week, and it's not bad. He had his sister Moon Zappa on there, and also Cass Elliott's daughter, who is putting out a memoir about her mom. But Moon Zappa has a memoir coming out as well. And she just published out on Instagram, like in the last week or so, that she has recorded the entire audiobook for that. Very much looking forward to Moon's book. And let's see. And you know what? I feel the same way. As long as the Vaultmeister and Universal keep them coming, I'm good. And as far as I know, they are going to keep them coming. So, yeah. Let's say I only asked because there's a buzz about a 75 Beefheart tour. You know Reddit. Oh, yes, we know Reddit. And it's no secret that everybody wants a Bongo Fury tour release. I wish I knew something about that, because I really do not. But it's better to just say nothing. But we can always hope. Anyway, let's see. Yep, every Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, Rock Tales, I'm at Zappa. He has stated that for his 50th birthday, which is coming this month, I believe on the 15th, he wants to have a birthday party where he does his own celebrity roast. He has friends and family members, and they come out and roast him. He wants to be roasted for his 50th birthday. I wonder if Dweezil's going to show up. And speaking of Dweezil, he continues to put out a video every single day of rehearsal bits from him and his new band, which is going to be playing this fall on the Dweezil Zappa Rock's Apostrophe Tour, celebrating the 50th anniversary of both Roxy and Elsewhere and Apostrophe. And these videos are pretty cool. I'm enjoying them. And speaking of birthdays, Dweezil has stated that on his 55th birthday, which is happening this September, and I believe he'll be playing a live gig on that day, he wants to do 55 push-ups on stage as part of that show. So that will be cool to check out. All right. What else we got here? All right. I have a confession to make. I own Taylor Swift albums. Yes, I know. You're saying, Bill, what? Wait, what's going on? I don't collect Taylor Swift. I do like some of her stuff. As a matter of fact, I found out about one album of hers, which I liked a lot because it was very techno, and picked it up. I reluctantly picked it up on vinyl because it's not available on regular vinyl unless you want to pay like over $100. No, I'm not a Swiftie. No, not a Swiftie. But
No Swifties in this house.
yeah, no Swifties in this house. Good one, Roman. But this one, Reputation, this is like an electro-pop album. This has several really good tunes on it. But the only way that you can get this on vinyl is on a picture disc. Not the best sounding. Now, maybe I'll be able to find a $5 CD of that and put it on my hard drive. Let's see. And let's see, what's this here? She makes too many pressings. I don't see why we need 5 CD variants. Yeah, I agree with you. There are some independent record stores that for her latest album, that Tortured Poets thingy, she's got her regular version, and you know that Target and Walmart, and there's several online versions that each of them have a bonus song on them. But for now, people were saying this is only available digitally, but some independent record stores got, after 2 a.m. on the 19th, when that got released, a second double album called the Tortured Poets Anthology. It's got a black cover instead of a white cover. So to get all of the songs for that, it's like, you end up paying almost $100 for the new album. That's ridiculous. I mean, the only person who put out, who made that much music at one time was Frank, and he did not get the respect that he deserved. Zappa should have put out all the music that he wanted to when he wanted to do it, back when they were making records like crazy, so that we could all get this stuff legally and to make him money. But a lot of people bootlegged Frank's music, and as a result, bootleg Frank Zappa records are a big what do you call it? A cottage industry for a lot of people. But and I've pretty much finished buying bootlegs because they're just way too expensive. And the good stuff is coming out through Universal and the Vault. So right there. And oh yeah, as if she hasn't made a fortune already. And right after one buys a standard edition too. Yeah. Well, the thing is, that one double record set that came out 2 hours after the first one has all of the single tunes that were on those limited edition sets, plus like 15 other songs. So it's crazy. But you're doing Zappa Boots? Me too. Besides, if you belong to Zappateers and you know how to do file sharing, you can get the majority of all Frank Zappa Boots for free. You can just download them. I'm going to go over the 70 none of those broadcast ones. Yeah, because like you can listen to those on YouTube and things like that. And in a lot of cases, um, Universal is grabbing those audio streams from YouTube and getting permission to collect royalties on those because of the copyright on Zappa's compositions. I'm not completely sure about that. I have to talk to the Vaultmaster about that. And you never know. He may be coming back on this very show and doing stuff in the near future. But anyway, it's 55 minutes past the hour. What do you say we do an experimental endless echo music and noise thing for the end of the hour? Are you down with that, Roman?
Yeah.
Okay. But he's going to be draped kind of like Rick Wakeman used to be in the old days. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring up, let's see, this, and you're going to be hearing.
Did you know that by pitching in the cost
No, I
of the
did
morning
not.
cup of Joe?
Okay. All right. So we're going to start making some noise here. And hold on a second here. Roman's going to be manning the synthesizer. And I'm going to be picking up the acoustic guitar and maybe the sound gizmo as well. And I'm going to be playing back the sound. I'm going to be playing back the sound from the live YouTube stream back into the endless loop. We'll be doing our own version of Frippertronics right here. So, let's turn this on and start making it happen. So, let's, didn't want to do that. 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 That was exhausting.
Wow.
Say that again.
Wow.
You turned that off. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And we'll see you next week. I don't know if it's going to be an early or a later one. I'll try and let everybody know. Once again, Michael, thank you so much for the records and for the CDs. I will be listening to these and reviewing them on a later video. And I'll be in touch as well. So, more music, more talk next week. Stay tuned for your local news, except on the West Coast. And I had a great time. I hope you did too. Thanks for watching. Go listen to some music, and we'll see you next week. Bye.